the eternal gap between global product management and local sales managers. Now, this is of course not true in every company, but in a lot of global companies, I've seen this one gap appearing. So that when you speak to global product managers, they might tell you that yes, we have a premium product or services or a premium solution. Sure, we have competition, but also our sales force is very traditional. They are very product focused and they sell usually speaking mainly of product features as if it's only about the product itself. And they give way too many discounts. Then when you speak to the local sales companies, you'll have to hear another story, which of course is true to them, because you'll hear of brutal price competition and the fact that yes, we have a premium product, but the competing products are basically almost just as good, and in fact sometimes they are just as good and they're a lot lower priced. So for us to point out any specific differences, benefits or values, it is really hard. And the problem is that product management doesn't really help. I mean, these guys are engineers and they are totally into the technology. They are just into the technical focus. So they don't help us sell the value. They'll give us brochures filled with technical stuff, and then it appears that after developing a new product for years, they spend a few minutes hastily collecting the selling points, so they send us a brochure filled with cliches, and that is what we are to use to face the price competition. So here is the gap, here are the two parties, and never the two shall meet in a struggle to improve how we sell value to motivate our prices. Because what you need to do is you need to start talking to top management, and you need to send the same message to everyone. That is, we need to start improving where we are. And if the topic is value selling, how to improve selling value to face price competition, it helps to have one question to repeat to everyone, which is, why should customers buy from you even though others offer lower prices? You ask this very same question to everyone and you ask them to start improving where they are. When you start doing that, you're going to hear a lot of excuses. You ask top managers, why should I buy from your company even though competitors offer lower prices? You're going to hear that, well, yeah, it's a good question, but you see, I'm a manager and that's really for the salespeople to answer. No, you start because then you understand the challenge, then you show the organization that we start improving where we are. We ask the same question to product managers. Why should I buy from you even though others offer lower prices? They're probably going to tell you that, well, that's not really for me to answer. You see, I'm not a salesperson. You know, I developed the product, but this question is not really for me. But it is. Product managers have to start being able to sell the value, not because they're going to do so every day, they won't, but because when they start improving in how to explain the values of a product, that will make them realize what they need to provide the organization with in order to help them. And of course, you need to start asking salespeople, why should I buy from you? That's a question they get every day, but they might start saying that, well, you see, well, we could improve, but it's not really relevant because the products aren't good enough, or product managers aren't good enough, the brochures aren't good enough, someone else needs to change first. No, you need to start showing that you can improve how you sell the values of the existing product. If you don't have good enough material, you start with what you have. If we show top management that you can improve how you sell the value, then we will get product management to provide you with better stuff, and off we go. So what we see is once we start getting people to improve where they are, they can usually make great improvements in how they sell the value of their products very quickly. And the same logic applies to other kinds of improvements with service delivery or many other things.